G'day with the traders. I'm Royo, Coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the Wardogs.
And Calvin.
Coach Carbonator. Why are you wearing that jumper?
Celebrating in my traditional Calvinator playing.
You're a bigger flog than those Port Adelaide. Dog, come on.
That's harsh.
Hey,
No.
just celebrating a bit of heritage as you should, dog. Green vest, mate. Well done once again.
Now, yes, no good here, but I wasn't too bad because I was in the 2100 club, as you blokes were, so I wasn't too far behind you, but we all moved up in the rankings.
Yes.
That's
And
what
I think
it's all
that's
about.
what we're about at the moment.
We
We're just
are.
trying to
You
Claw your way back.
got to set small but achievable goals.
Yeah.
Yes.
And improving ranking is a good goal to have.
You'll be inside the top 5,000, I reckon, Roy, after this
Well,
week.
I took a positive attitude when I was outside the 10,000, and that's what happens, dog.
Well, you did that. And here's the top scorers of the round. Didn't have any of these guys here. Oh, cow, you had Gaff. But
Yeah, boy.
Guthrie and Duncan, now they're both around 3% ownership.
Unreal.
They're just getting the job done.
Yeah.
But nobody's got them.
They don't.
And we
No.
should. Especially Mitch Duncan. Missed the first two rounds.
Yeah.
So there's reasons why people didn't start with him and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff there. But he's been going at 121 this year.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And the last 3 weeks, 132
Mitch does
average.
this.
He,
He
does
does
do
this.
every single year.
I heard the podcast the other day, Cal, and you're talking about how good his scale of hardness is. He's got a good run.
Great run coming up.
Pick him.
Now, dog, I noticed you didn't slip Jordan to GOEY in that list.
Oh, come on.
What a return to form, which I've been flagging for weeks. It was just around the corner.
106, 6 snags.
Six
Tell you what,
snags.
it'd be nice if you could do
Stop
that
it.
every week.
Let's talk about
He's a bargain. He's a value pick this week.
Let's talk
No.
about some real players. And I want to talk about Aaron Hall.
Right,
Up the
yes.
most money
Oh,
this
yeah.
week, 58K, 133 off the back of a 143.
Yeah,
Roy,
massive.
you love him.
Oh, how could you not?
Yeah.
Absolutely
You
getting it
VC'd
done.
him, didn't you?
I did,
Yeah.
yeah. So people are even calling Zeeble poor man's Hall the way he's going about it back there. So don't know where my voice went
Doesn't
there,
matter.
but I'll tell you what, Aaron Hall is everywhere and he's one to watch. You probably want to bring him in. It's not too late.
Well, he went up a heap.
He did.
But at the other end of the scale, Tex Walker, that is game over now. Scored 20 on the weekend.
Oh, Tex.
He's down over 100K the last 2 weeks now. So you jumped off a couple of weeks ago.
You've played it perfect.
You've played it perfectly. But now he could be back down to where he started. If
Yes.
and this is what we flagged. This is
Yeah.
what we thought could happen.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be this extreme after how
No.
big his start was.
If you look closely at the screen, it's turning slowly into a brown dot. Fix it.
Get off
ASAP.
it. Do you get off him before you get off rookies?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you need to.
Yeah.
You do.
actually.
Otherwise, he's going to be priced like one at this rate.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, rookies, Roy. Have we got any that will
Okay.
get in if you haven't got them yet?
Yeah, so RCD, he was great.
Yeah.
And he was
Tackling
most
machine.
most popular pick
Yeah.
last week, and he justified that. But it's
did.
not too late to bring him in because job security's there for now, I would think, and the role is there, so he can keep pumping out those 60s for a few weeks, I think, which means his price is going to keep increasing at a good rate. And Poulter, of course, for the Saints, he backed it up with a 58. I'd like to think he's going to be there a few weeks as well, so it's not too late to get those guys.
Yeah,
Agreed?
nice.
Yep.
All right, we've got some big dogs as well that are worth bringing in now. Caleb Daniel, we flagged him last week, but he dropped 2K this week to officially bottom out.
Right,
So
okay.
he was nearly there last week, but he had a shocking first 3 quarters as a
He sat
forward.
forward, yeah.
And then they dropped him into the halfback flank and he had 11 touches, absolutely dominated. So he's well worth picking this week. He's bottomed out. James Harms came
Yes.
back from injury, and the
On my-
hard-nosed D was outstanding.
Wasn't he ever?
He had his 7 tackles. He had that midfield role. He is a bargain this week.
On my radar this
Is he?
week.
So he should be.
I don't have much coin, but he's one that I can get to and be nice.
Now, with cash generation really hard at the moment, it's hard to, get a top price premium. But as far as fallen premiums go, Connor Rozee is under 500,000.
That's ridiculous,
He's
yeah.
coming off his best game for the year. His time on ground is up there now, so you would think he's over that sore foot that's hampered him at the start of the season.
Yep.
So he is an absolute bargain as well.
These are the sorts of straight swap guys you
Yeah.
can make for like an Errol Golden.
Yes,
He's done
correct.
his job.
Yeah.
He's starting to slide back down the way of Tex as well. So
100%.
yeah,
so getting those guys, they should be within reach, even with, a rookie that hasn't fattened out as your downgrade target.
Beauty. All right, make sure you tune into the podcast this week. Plenty to get through on that one, but also Thursday night, boys.
What?
Think our Thursday teams could be back this week.
Really?
Come on.
And we'll be back live. I can't wait. It's going to be good.
Come on.
All right, have a good week.